Important full forms for NEET exam. NEET. The full form of NEET is National Eligibility Cum-Entrance Test.
The National Eligibility Cum-Entrance Test, undergraduate, or NEET, UG, formerly the All India Pre-Medical Test, AIPMT, is an All India Pre-Medical Entrance Test for students who wish to pursue undergraduate medical, MBBS, dental, BDS, and Iucn, BAMS, BUMS, BHMS, etc., courses in government and private institutions in India, and also, for those intending to pursue primary medical qualification abroad.
Now, let us have a look at the important full forms for the NEET exam. ELSI. The full form of ELSI is Ethical, Legal and Social Issues. VNTR. The full form of VNTR is Variable Number of Tandem Repeats. MALT. The full form of MALT is Mucosa-associated lymphoid tissue. ELISA. The full form of ELISA is Enzyme-linked immunosorbent assay. NGO. The full form of NGO is Non-Governmental Organization. NACO. The full form of NACO is National AIDS Control Organization. CT. The full form of CT is Computed Tomography. MRI. The full form of MRI is Magnetic Resonance Imaging. MOET. The full form of MOET is Multiple Ovulation Embryo Transfer Technology. LAB. The full form of LAB is Lactic Acid Bacteria. BOD. The full form of BOD is Biochemical Oxygen Demand. BT. The full form of BT is Bacillus thuringiensis. IARI. The full form of IARI is Indian Agriculture Research Institute. KVIC. The full form of KVIC is Kadian Village Industrial Commission. IPM. The full form of IPM is Integrated Pest Management. ORI. The full form of ORI is Origin of Replication. TI. The full form of TI is Tumor-Inducing. PCR. The full form of PCR is Polymerase Chain Reaction. GMO. The full form of GMO is Genetically Modified Organism.
RNA, I. The full form of RNA, I is RNA interference.
GEAC. The full form of GEAC is Genetic Engineering Approval Committee. GPP. The full form of GPP is Gross Primary Productivity. NPP. The full form of NPP is Net Primary Productivity. PAR. The full form of PAR is Photosynthetically Active Radiation. DFC. The full form of DFC is Detritus Food Chain. GFC. The full form of GFC is Grazing Food Chain. IUCN. The full form of IUCN is International Union for Conservation of Nature and Natural Resources. CNG. The full form of CNG is Compressed Natural Gas. FOAM. The full form of FOAM is Friend of the Arcata Marsh. DDT. The full form of DDT is Dichloro, Diphenyl, Trichloroethane. DU. The full form of DU is Dobson units. CFC. The full form of CFC is Chlorofluorocarbons. JFM. The full form of JFM is Joint Forest Management. PPLO. The full form of PPLO is Pleuropneumonia, like organisms. CJD. The full form of CJD is CR, Jacob disease. PCT. The full form of PCT is Proximal Convoluted Tubule. DCT. The full form of DCT is Distal Convoluted Tubule. SER. The full form of SER is smooth endoplasmic reticulum. RER. The full form of RER is rough endoplasmic reticulum. ATP. The full form of ATP is adenosine triphosphate. G1 phase. The full form of G1 phase is GAP1. S phase. The full form of S phase is synthesis. G2 phase. The full form of G2 phase is GAP2. M phase. The full form of M phase is mitosis or meiosis phase. G0 phase. The full form of G0 phase is quiescent phase. LHC. The full form of LHC is light harvesting complexes. PS. The full form of PS is photosystem. PGA. The full form of PGA is phosphoglyceric acid. OAA. The full form of OAA is oxaloacetic acid. PEP. The full form of PEP is phosphenol pyruvate. PEP case. The full form of PEP case is PEP carboxylase. Rubisco. The full form of Rubisco is ribulose biphosphate carboxylase oxygenase. PGAL. The full form of PGAL is phosphoglyceraldehyde. BPGA. The full form of BPG is bisphosphoglycerate. TCA. The full form of TCA is tricarboxylic acid. CoA. The full form of CoA is coenzyme A. ETS. The full form of ETS is electron transport system. RQ. The full form of RQ is respiratory quotient. PGR. The full form of PGR is plant growth regulator. ABA. The full form of ABA is abscisic acid. IBA. The full form of IBA is indole butyric acid. IAA. The full form of IAA is indole 3-acetic acid. 2,4-D. The full form of 2,4-D is 2,4-dichlorophenoxyacetic. PEM. The full form of PEM is protein energy malnutrition. TV. The full form of TV is tidal volume. IRV. The full form of IRV is inspiratory reserve volume. ERV. The full form of ERV is expiratory reserve volume. RV. The full form of RV is residual volume. IC. The full form of IC is inspiratory capacity. EC. The full form of EC is expiratory capacity. FRC. The full form of FRC is functional residual capacity. VC. The full form of VC is vital capacity. TLC. The full form of TLC is total lung capacity. SAN. The full form of SAN is sino-atrial node. AVN. The full form of AVN is atrio-ventricular node. ECG. The full form of ECG is electrocardiograph or electrocardiogram. ANS. The full form of ANS is autonomic nervous system. CAD. The full form of CAD is coronary artery disease. ANF. The full form of ANF is atrial natriuretic factor. ADH. The full form of ADH is antidiuretic hormone. JGA. The full form of JGA is juxtaglomerular apparatus. CNS. The full form of CNS is central nervous system. PNS. The full form of PNS is peripheral nervous system. GH. The full form of GH is growth hormone. PRL. The full form of PRL is prolactin. TSH. The full form of TSH is thyroid stimulating hormone. LH. The full form of LH is luteinizing hormone. FSH. The full form of FSH is follicle stimulating hormone. MSH. The full form of MSH is melanocyte stimulating hormone. TCT. The full form of TCT is thyrocalcitonin. PTH. The full form of PTH is parathyroid hormone. CCK. The full form of CCK is cholecystokinin. GIP. The full form of GIP is gastric inhibitory peptide.